Aloha, everyone. I'm Rick Kirkham of busybusinesspromotions.com, and I want to give you an update on what I'm doing to get one of my clients ranked #1 in Google and now #2 in Google as well. Okay, let's just get right into that. And this is an update from a previous video that I did. These were the keywords. Win free airline tickets to Honolulu. I know I'm not supposed to be sharing keywords, but you're going to see that there's a lot that I'm not supposed to be doing here that I'm doing that's working. So once again, this is a regular Google Chrome browser. So let's copy these keywords and let's look at this in an incognito window. Hopefully it'll still record. Last time I used a guest browser. Okay, press enter. And yes, I have to update my Chrome. Okay, so here's the sponsored ads. Good for them. Okay, here we are. Win a trip to Honolulu. Enter to win free airline tickets. Now, this second one is what is not supposed to work. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at this. In fact, you've already seen the results are the same. So let's get off of the incognito window. And let's go ahead and click on this. And this is from my news aggregator program. Okay, so this is not original content. This is news. Google does the same thing. Google goes in and has a news aggregator program, Google News, right? So I'm doing the same thing that Google does here, but all the people that have watched one or two YouTube videos are screaming, duplicate content, duplicate content. Oh no. And they're getting out their crosses and sprinkling holy water all over the place. But it works. This is duplicate content, but it's on topic, breaking news. And as you can see, it's monetized. I've got a link to my client's website right here. This is a promotional website. And before I forget to tell you, this contest ends November 2024. So if you look for this website after that, it's not going to be there because it's already done its job. But I did want to share with you what's going on here, because the last time I showed this, I don't even know if it was this particular article, was #4, and now it's #2. So it's not this particular article, okay? It's all of these articles too, which I have listed. Google and other search engines love lists. So all of these are listed. And once again, I showed you this last time. I'm sharing a lot of stuff with you. And let me be clear about something. I'm sharing a lot of stuff with you, but here's the reason to hire me to help you with your SEO. One, I'm not afraid of thinking outside of the box. And two, this is like 10% or less of what I know. Okay, so when you see people sharing a lot of information, stop and think to yourself, wow, how much does this person actually know? And even right here, whoop, that's the first video that I did, and this is my program website page that I wrote this with. Hope you guys like my clock. I made it on topic, and I don't see a clock anywhere else. There's some psychological reasons not to have it, like, oh my God, look at the time, I have to go, stuff like that. But I just wanted a clock. So back to this. You're on the right web page if you were searching for, and then here's a bunch of keywords. Okay. Once again, people are going to say, oh, you're not supposed to just list your keywords like that. But I'm not. At this time, at this very time at least, it works. And I'm not just listing the keywords. I'm thanking people for visiting if they found the web page using those keywords. So once again, you don't just keyword stuff. You need an actual purpose of the keywords. Uh, I happen to have a background in sales psychology and SEO. I got into computers and then on the internet in the 90s where nobody was an expert. So I had to become an expert in SEO, and I've spent so long in sales that some of you haven't even been born yet. Uh, Add that to the fact that I'm a dual certified teacher and have expertise in behavior modification. That adds to the sales psychology, believe me, and the ability to close sales for my clients. But anyway, I want to show you what I got here. Link to my client's website and by all means, go here and enter the contest if you want to win free tickets to Honolulu, Hawaii. I've got the RSS feed right here. If people click on that, they can add this content to their own website, which helps them. But obviously, it also helps my client. Now, if you look at this page here, this takes you to the news. Not page, I'm sorry. If you look at this link here, this takes you to the news. But then I've got an add-on title link that actually goes to my client's website. So that's two different links. And this also shows up in the title tags as well too. So if you go into the source, and this is going to look like gobbledygook to some of you, but if you look at the source in the title tag, and once again, this was all generated by my program. I got a hashtag win trip to Honolulu, Hawaii, and then all of that. And now some people are even saying, oh, Rick, that might be past 40 characters, so Google isn't going to count it. Who says? Who says? Some YouTube video that somebody watched? Now, the first 40 characters in the Google search and in any other search, it does 40 characters. Um, that's all it shows. But how do you know it doesn't count, right? Oh, yeah, okay, just checking to see if my microphone's on. I would hate to be doing all this without the microphone working. But let's get back to this again, just to show you the power of Rick Kirkham's on-topic monetized for you breaking news service. And once again, this is all generated automatically with my program. So we talked about this. There's my client's enter to win. Now here's a Google search right here. And why do I have a Google search? Because Google pays attention to Google searches and clicks. So this is a program I wrote myself, which will only search Google's or my client's promotional website and then his primary website. That's right. You heard me say that. What you're seeing there is a promotional website for my client. Now, someone's always thinking, oh, we can't do that. That would be confusing to our visitors. No, it's not confusing to visitors. It's not any different than having a link back from a press release or an article or from social media. It's not confusing. It's a way to get people there. Look, this is working. So all of you people that have seen a couple of YouTube videos and think you're SEO experts and are selling your services even, get over it. This is working. Okay. I think and I didn't mean to offend, I didn't mean any offense by that, but let me explain. You've got to start thinking outside of the box. No one ever accused me of not thinking outside of the box. Believe me when I tell you, none of this stuff is supposed to work. And maybe that's why nobody's doing it. I've also got a marquee for my client right here. And these are share buttons. These share buttons are from Add to Any. As some of you know, Add This closed down. So this is from Add to Any. This is a program I wrote myself where it copies the title, description, and URL so that you could paste it anywhere that you want to, email or whatever. Let's continue to scroll down. Okay, I talked to you about this search box. I wrote this program myself once again. This Google pays attention to searches and clicks. So why not use Google itself as an internal search engine so that Google will say, hey, somebody's clicking on this. Let's pay attention to it. Okay, right up here, once again, this leads to my client's website. I did a little trick there in the URL so that it will also help show up on social media. And speaking of social media, this also goes out to 4 or 5 different social medias using Rick Kirkham's Monetized for You on topic news service. Okay, so first off, if you're my website client, and I wasn't planning on showing this, but let's go to busybusinesshosting.com. So if you're my website client, then by all means, this information can go right on your website. Okay, there's some advantages to that, obviously. Let me know in comments if you like my clock. But anyway, if you're not my hosting client, then all of these backlinks will go to your primary website. Okay, every single one of these articles, and this is one of them, will lead, will also link to your primary website. Google still likes backlinks, and people are starting to go, oh, Google doesn't like backlinks anymore. Come on. Yes, they do. And I know that authority backlinks are more important, but once again, do whatever it takes to get people to find your website. If that includes, just going into some form and leaving a profile or something like that, go for it. Okay, and Google doesn't take points away. It just doesn't count something. Okay, so it's not a big deal. Um, if people find you from some site that's not an authoritative site and click on the link and go to your website, so what? That's how they did it. So once again, get over that. Start thinking above, outside the box. And we've gone here from position 4 to position 2 using this program right here. Couple of things that you should be aware of. This is all hand coded. You notice all the lists on the right hand side. Those show up at the bottom on mobile view. And now just watch me find a spelling error while I'm showing you guys this. But once again, Google loves lists. That's a menu. Excuse me, it's a generated menu from my program. So anyway, I just wanted to share some of those things with you. So by all means, feel free to enter the contest if it's not after November of 2024. But in the meantime, I guess 2 really good important pieces of advice. One, hire me. The other thing, though, is think outside of the box. Okay. if you do what everyone else is doing, you will get the same results as everyone else. Okay? I can't put it any better than that. But anyway, go ahead and email me if you have any questions. It's Rick at busybusinesspromotions.com. But otherwise, take my advice to heed. Think for yourself, not just what other people say. Don't be afraid to try things. And obviously, get a hold of me and hire me. But that's it. So God bless you and best of luck in your business. You can succeed.